people, like I promised, here is part 2. And part 2 is our craft. Today we're going to make cardinals. I saw so many of them past couple days. So since they're so beautiful, I decided that's a good thing to make. And these are kind of funky looking cardinals, but I think they're really cute. And here is the first, all the materials that you need. Feel free to improvise. Here are the links that I talked about in part 1. And here is our template. So I'm going to show you how to do this with crayons. Okay? So first I'm going to color in the whole template first. I think it's easier to color it before we cut it out, because if we go out of the lines, you really won't see much of it. And this way you can just kind of color it. And I'm going to do it pretty fast. You can use other things like I have down on the table. You could use colored pencils instead. You could use watercolors. You can use chalk. Or you can use colored paper or cardstock that you first cut out your template and trace onto your different colored paper. Whatever's around the house is cool to do. So first I did the body. Then, whoop, I'm going to, see, that's okay. I'm going to do the tail. Miss Andie makes mistakes too, lots of them. So it's okay. And you know what? Mistakes often become art. I'm sure a lot of artists make mistakes that later become very famous works of art. It's like music. Side B sometimes is more popular than side A. I think your parents will understand that more than you. Okay, so then I'm going to take my mistake and I'm going to, good thing is it's black. So I'm going to color on top. See, you won't even see it. Maybe a little bit. You're going to color in the face. And like I said, you can go off the lines if you want, because you're going to end up cutting it out anyway. Alright, we're going to color that in. Alright. That's a little darker there, but that's okay. And then the next thing, we're going to, since the eyes are black, we're going to color those as well. Alright. And then after we color in the eyes, we are going to color in the beak and the tree limb. So there you go, there's the eyes. Then we're going to take the beak. And I have kind of yellowish orange. You might not be able to see it with the camera, but you can use orange instead if you want it brighter. This is kind of light, so I have to put a lot more pressure into it. Alright. And the thing with this is when you cut it out, you should also color the other side of the diamond, because the mouth opens and you're able to see the other side. Alright, so we have that. And last but not least, we take brown and we're going to color the branch or the perch where the bird is going to put its talons on. So here we go. Alright. Easier to use this color than the yellow-orange. Okay. Then we're going to take our scissors and we're going to cut. And like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. First I'm going to cut out the beak, because that's the part that we have to color the other side. Alright, so we're going to take that beak and we're going to cut it out. Ta-da! We're going to color the other side with our crayon. Bend this in half. Alright, so we're going to try our best. I found that if I just bent it and then cut it a little on the side, it would even itself out. So there we go. All right, so then we're going to cut out our tail. Now the thing with the tail is that if you put the tail on, you glue it on before you glue on the face or the body, it's a little easier, but you don't have to do that. So here is our tail. All right, then we're going to cut out the body. And if you have children's scissors, you could do this. Otherwise, ask a grown-up to help you. All right? And again, like I said, does not have to be perfect because Miss Andie's is surely not perfect. Not only do I make mistakes, but I am definitely not perfect. And that's okay. All right, so here you go. Now, this is my body. Now, here's the face that I kind of messed up, but it's fine, you'll see. Mistakes are okay. And I'm going to take my body and I'm going to cut that out. And you can cut out all those mistakes you had around the lines. So, and you can always fix it a little bit after you cut it out if you don't like the way it looks, but you don't have to. And here, last but not least, I'm going to cut out the tree branch or the perch that the cardinal will rest on the tree. All right. And we were just looking outside, and of course, the squirrel keeps on eating our bird food. Well, at least someone's getting fed, right? But we're going to have to get some more bird seed, because at this rate, we're going to go through what we have very fast. Okay, so there is my perch, and I'm just going to clean it up on the sides, put my mess over here, and I'm going to start gluing. So the first thing I said, we could put the tail on first, but I'm going to put the body on, but I'm going to leave a little bit on the side so we can stick the tail in. Okay, so we're going to glue it, and you might have glue that Miss Andie brings. I know I bring it to my schools where it's purple and it turns, and that turns clear after, and that's a lot easier, but I'm going to use this. So we're going to put, let's put our body right here, and underneath, I'm not pushing it all the way down. Underneath, we're going to take our perch and we're going to glue that. All right, I'm going to put that underneath right here. So the body's on a little bit, right? Put that on, right? And then after we have our perch on, we're going to put our wing on. We'll just take our wing and we're going to stick it right there. Put a little bit of glue underneath here. Press that down, press this down. Okay, starting to look, then we're going to take the body and we're going to put the body like halfway down, like kind of in the middle. But again, you use your imagination. You can put it where you want. We're going to put it right there. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take those two black circles that I forgot to cut out. See, again, and Miss Andie messed up a little bit. She forgot to cut out the eyes. But you can actually just put googlies on, or if you want, you could just draw eyes. Whatever's easiest for you. So, there's a lot of different choices that you have. So I'm going to take the eyes. Circles are kind of hard to cut, but if you have a circle punch, that might make it easier. But I'm going to show you how I do it, mistakes and all. Okay, so there you go. As close to a circle as I can. We're going to put our two circles are the beginnings of our eyes on either side of the top of the head. All right, there we go. We're gonna put one over here and one over here, right? See? Hold it down for a minute, a couple seconds, right? Then I'm going to take, I have eyes. You don't have to have eyes like this. You can always, like I said, draw them. I have eyes. I'm gonna put one there. And I'm gonna put one there, right? And there, the only thing we're missing is what? Right, the beak. So, remember we colored that inside because the beak's mouth will open. All right? And we are going to put that right in the middle, right here. I'll hold it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And there we go. And here is a sample of a cardinal. I hope you all enjoyed doing this. And again, if you want, you can send us your finished product or anything that you have that has to do with birds, maybe some pictures of the birds that you see. Have a great weekend. I'll see you next week. Bye.